Hello and welcome to a special episode of Foundry Roundtable here in Foundry Bonus Weekend. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be playing through a few Foundry missions, obviously getting ourselves some bonus marks while we do it. We've got our usual cast of Markhawkman, Greendragoon, and Hippiejohn.
Hey, hey.
And also with us is SirBoulevard.
Is my cloak offline?
Doesn't work in sector space.
That's very true. Whatever. Where are people and what are we playing?
I'm on Kronos.
Alright, I'm headed there. I like flying this ship, so I'm going to take my time. This is my very favorite ship in all of the entire game, which is why I say I'm a Klingon player.
Which ship?
How about,
It is my new ship. It is my ship. It is my
pickle ship?
The pickle ship? Did you just call my ship a pickle?
No,
Alright,
I was asking if you were flying the pickle ship.
I am flying the pickle ship.
so how about the latest Spotlight, Terrors of the Past by Khan?
Con! Sorry, I
I've never
won't be
played
able
it.
to stop myself from saying it.
First time
Yeah,
in Hockey, I haven't played.
Is anybody low level?
No,
Me.
Okay, we'll just make sure we can all...
So what mission are we doing?
Terrors of the Past.
Let's do Terrors of the
Level
Past
50.
by Khan.
Oh,
Insert mandatory yelling here.
Con!
and that's
there.
good thing on Academy buoy.
Okay, so I'm starting in the academy. Thanks for the info.
The mission starts in Alhena, though.
But then why did Mark say go to the academy?
You have to talk to someone at the Academy.
Here, let's load it up and read what it says. Then it'll tell us where to go.
Oh,
Alright.
hold on, I gotta go take a bathroom right quick.
Okay, I'll read this here.
Can I get re-invited to the team, guys?
Oh,
Yeah, I need to.
Well, let's do a
I
team
don't
fight.
think we even
Let me
have a
do it.
team yet.
I'll start.
Con! Pickle ship, pickle ship. Wow, Kirkvat's funny.
You know, I have to say, ever since the
Who'd have
mode
thought?
came...
Oh, Drogon invited me. Oh, you're playing your,
It's my Hirogen.
yeah, you're playing your Hirogen that you named Rogan.
I didn't have across all 15 characters. I didn't have anybody named Drogon, so I figured out better.
What was the name of the mission?
Terrors of the Past. It should be way up at the top of the Spotlight list.
Yeah, it's brand spanking new.
Yeah, unfortunately, I've found a
Oh,
bug in
she's
that none of the spotlights want to show for me.
If you got your tags on, they'll disable. So go back into your custom search and turn them off.
Well, that's a
there you go. Ooh, I need to get myself. Do I have any? Nope, and I don't care.
Okay, so this was submitted as part of Foundry Challenge number 4. Does anybody remember what that was?
What's it called again?
It's a-
Spotlight.
It's a time travel mission.
Terrors of the Past.
Sort of.
Is it a spotlight?
Yes.
It's Spotlight. The very first Spotlight.
It's the newest.
I don't find it.
Did you turn off your tags?
Nope.
That's why.
Now
Wait.
I know that. I didn't know that before.
I just said it a minute and a half ago.
You're flying Hirogen ship.
That'd be me.
This one? Okay then.
how's this your
Very-
Hirogen character?
Mm-hmm. He needs Nikara marks, so.
I'm ready. I'm just sitting
Okay.
outside of Kronos.
Yep.
So we have a Klingon here, a venerable-looking Klingon. It says, "Greetings, Vice Admiral. Your presence is requested in the Alhena system, located in the Eta Eridani sector block. Those Starfleet dogs have made an incursion into our space. I will see them pushed back where they belong, and ensure that this disobedient behavior is severely dealt with. I trust that a warrior of your caliber will have no trouble with this task. Proceed to the Alhena system at once and see what the Federation is up to." I will ready a squadron of hardy soldiers to engage them in battle. Huzzah.
Hooray!
Who's the guy I need to talk to?
You don't need to talk to anyone. You just need to come to Alhena.
That's
No, I think
Oh.
we're gonna have to tag the points in the mission. I don't think we're gonna get away without. This ship is so not combat ready. I love it.
what do you need?
Nothing really. My weapons are fine. Everything will be fine. It's just I never took the time to actually design anything for this ship and like try to figure out what she should be doing with it.
Well, Hippie, if you ever think that you're in need of help, just scream help and I'll turn on my mask energy field and hide you in it.
The one thing I will say about the Moog is I've managed to keep it pretty beefy. It doesn't like to fall down.
And I will say this, that ship actually got people, the timing of it, releasing it with the Michael Dorn stuff, actually got people playing Klingons finally. Like,
Oh yeah.
like since it's came out, Kronos has actually been packed. I'm happy.
With Romulan.
Yeah,
Oh,
so-
Mark. Can't believe that.
I mean, seriously, every time I go to
There are
either
two.
Earth Space Dock or the First City, like every other person I see is a Romulan.
I'll say this. There are far too many. Oh, no wonder I'm wondering. God, Garg. Alright, sorry.
You want to try and finish the sentence there?
Yeah, I have the wrong mission somehow. Terrors of the Past. There we go. And I just have to come to Alhena, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm running around the first city on a different mission.
Yeah, that's the same thing I
Because
did. I somehow
I ran into that bug where unless you like assuredly click on the other mission a bunch of times, it will keep you clicked on the one that you were last.
I
registered to.
accidentally started Grey Pock in the General's lung. That's the one that told me that I needed to go to Klingon Academy.
Yeah.
I should be able to get it's somewhere in Eta Eridani, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's about midway on.
We're veteran
Very
players,
close to
folks. We
regular.
swear. May not seem like it, but
I'm just trying to figure out where I want to transwarp to.
So
Regulus?
3 Romulans,
No,
I-
I don't need to go to Regulus.
a Freyson, and
A
what's
half
your
Klingon, half Orion.
I'm a Hirogen, thank you very much.
Oh, right, that. So I'm the only person who's not a tactical officer, really.
Playing
This will go
Klingon.
very fast.
Well, we were doing so wonderful at surviving in the last mission. We thought we'd
Oh yeah, are we on?
things up a notch.
We'd up the DPS. Okay, I'm checking the difficulty right now.
I don't mind if we're on advanced. I mean,
No, we're on normal.
But
So I'm changing it to elite.
no,
Not really.
There would be much swearing after that.
Oh, this is going to become that kind of show.
Terrors of the Past.
Poor Dragoon to be putting in bleeps all over the place.
Whoa.
All right, so which button do we want here? Is it
Enter
or
Alhena.
Incoming
Yeah.
distress signal is something else, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the
daily.
with
Alhena
the,
doesn't have a
the
system
fuel depot.
control.
That's
Yeah.
the daily that broke some time ago.
Actually,
broke?
it's working again.
It is. It's dropping the.
It is.
Okay,
It-
good.
At least it is on my Klingon. Maybe it's broken for Federation people.
I don't know. I just after it broke, I stopped using it as a way to get a fun mission to do.
Yeah, it's been working for months for me.
Yeah,
Collect
you said
10 data chips.
used to use this mission
Those
as a
are gone.
stress test. I'd set it up, ratchet up to elite, and I figured if build was doing pretty good if it can
Handle
manage to
this.
manage to protect all the fuel containers without
Yeah.
them leaking.
Yeah.
All right, so, sir, we have arrived at the Alhena system. General Asley is in orbit around Alhena 3 and is requesting us to meet him there.
We're just proving Kirkfat's point about search
Unfortunately,
systems.
yeah.
I know,
Well-
he's in the chat room being like,
Well,
I told you
and it's-
so.
Well, it's
I-
nothing. It's nothing new. We've all known that the search was
I was
terrible.
gonna say, I mean, yeah,
I
at this
just-
point, there's nothing.
I mean,
he-
Captain Hunter has had his his model that would solve the problem for months.
Forever.
No, it all comes down to time they're willing to take to fix it.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
they've not been willing to take the time. So
I think at this point they
They're
have
broken
to
up.
know that it's still, they have to know how broken it is. There's no way they don't.
Oh, I'm sure they know.
So would you guys like to know how many Terrans this the Deridex has blown to smithereens so far?
hundreds of thousands. All right, we're talking to Asley's carrier. It's a
How
woman.
much this thing slides.
Greetings, Vice Admiral. Chancellor Jimpock sent me here to aid you in defeating the
They're
Federation.
all generals.
We are generals!
I trust you didn't have any trouble on your way here. I've been waiting for some time for you to arrive.
What Federation trickery is this?
Trickery, Vice Admiral? I assure you I'm no Federation spy. Nor do I have any intention of aiding them in battle. I've been carving a path of carnage through the Federation, the likes you have never seen before. Let's see. I've been carving a path of carnage through the Federation, the likes you have never seen. For what they did to me, your opinion of my intentions means little to me, but if you insist, I'll transmit my authorization from Chancellor Jimpock himself, directly to your quarters, though I doubt very much he would appreciate us wasting time on such a trivial matter. What do you say?
Agreed, General.
Good. Now that we've settled our differences, I was running sensor scans of the enemy ships. Just shortly before you showed up, a temporal vortex of some sort opened up and a small freighter came through. The Starfleet vessels stopped to investigate the derelict vessel, opening up a prime opportunity for us to attack. This is certainly a great moment for us, Vice Admiral. Let us destroy these Federation intruders and see just what this phantom ship is all about. I'll beam over a team to investigate, while you and my fellow warriors from the Klingon, or from the Empire, remove these parasites from our space.
To battle! I look forward to our fight.
Sir,
Oh,
I've confirmed.
Oh, sorry.
I've confirmed the Federation's. Somebody clicked it away.
Ooh.
Sir,
got
I
it.
confirmed the Federation strike near that moon. I received word that several Klingon vessels are cloaked nearby and will engage a flank when we attack.
Plot an intercept course.
You may attack
This
when
guy.
ready, Lieutenant General. I'll send word after you have destroyed the Federation and we can investigate this vessel. Hopefully there will be some of them on board that I can exact my revenge on. Good luck, Lieutenant General. May we die with honor. Asley out.
Understood, General.
So, quick time out if we can. Man, that's an awful lot of talking before I get to kill something as a warrior. Even when it says we're about to kill something, I talk a lot more. Sorry, now let's go
Maybe
kill
the
something.
option to have that lady's backstory be optional.
What
That's the
whatever
thing,
it
though.
is, it's like it was when she said, let's go fight, and then we just kept talking. I was like, what? Let's
kind
go
of
fight.
Oh,
That's kind
well, while you guys were looking at that, I looked it up and I realized that I have absolutely no idea how many Terran ships this thing is blown up because the meter doesn't go past 200.
And as far as like dialogue like that in Klingon missions, it's pretty much common. Because if anything, the Klingons seem to care more about politics than actually getting to battle anymore. So they always tend to like devolve into these.
Wow,
long-
that was only.
Well, Klingons have always been braggarts.
Yeah. The braggarts
They're
are always
storytellers. Klingons have an incredible storytelling tradition.
It just means they ramble on and on and on.
You can get to a point where you are telling more stories than you are doing deeds.
There's actually
Maybe
a mission.
that's room to talk
Someone
about
did
that
a-
in missions.
Galaxy Dreadnought Cruiser, eat black hole.
There actually is a mission that's about that. I'm trying to remember what it is. It's one of the spotlights. I know that.
Impressive, Vice Admiral. You survived. And here I
General.
was thinking,
I stepped on them like bugs. What
Shut
were
up.
you
I'm a Vice Admiral. And here I was thinking I'd have to take all the glory for myself. Now let's see what this ship is all about. Ready and away team for transport, and I'll meet you on board. The vessel is not structurally sound, so we'll have to be quick. There's something here I think you should see, and may bring glory to both of us and the Empire. I've set up several transport enhancers and beamed over some supplies. I'll send you the coordinates for a safe beaming location. May transport when ready.
You used a possessive case of supply instead of a plural.
I figured it out.
That is correct.
Figured it out. She's a trill. She
Yep.
doesn't understand. That's why she talks
No,
too
that's-
much.
So we have two options here. Did you encounter any Federation, which is poor grammar? And I will do no such thing.
I will
That's
do
what-
no such
I will do no such thing.
All right. Why is that?
This is the Federation trap.
Me. Trick you? Look at this face. How could you not trust me? I admit I've said a lie or two to get someone killed, but
I still don't like it, but fine.
That's bad.
Yeah, that's storytelling wise, it's that really that weakens the protagonist a great deal.
Hmm. Okay, so we ready to beam
so we're on
over?
board. We're beaming over.
Alright.
Okay, so it's
we
a
all have
limited
to-
Borg Romulan, a Hirogen, a Riemann, an Orion, and a Farath.
I am not an Orion.
She's hat for Ryan.
Half Orion. This is an odd-looking group for sure.
So I think what it's suffering from there is that the mission has to go from point A to point B, but
Yup.
he still wants your character to be a bit resistant to what this admiral's talking about. You still have to get to point B.
Right. So it needs, and it now, like, as always, this is just kind of an opinion since we're only at 1% loading. It needs a quick rewrite of the approach to the scene. You need to not be so resistant of it at first, and she needs to provide far more of a convincing reason to turn me around than, I admit it, I tell a lie now and then. The only reason to turn around my opinion was because she told me she lies sometimes.
Thinking floor. Interesting.
Which is a weird reason to turn around my...
Whoa. That is a weird combination of effects. I've never seen it do that.
Do what?
Yeah, they
Look at the floor.
Yeah, they got the Borg War
Oh,
Uh,
it
panel.
yeah, it's one of the lightning or energy.
Yeah, something is trying to make the floor shadowed.
That is freaking me out.
Yeah, look inside the.
Ah.
Yeah, it's one of the Borg electrified panels that kill you in Hive.
Oh, what? That's
Yeesh.
an interesting combo, yeah.
I've never
It,
seen
it
that.
won't
used.
kill you in
Very
found.
stroby. No, it won't
Yeah.
kill you. Come on, do we have a prop that will kill you?
No.
I wish we did.
I wish.
No, I so wish. By the way, epilepsy warning to any of the people watching in the channel.
Yeah.
Holy.
Too late.
I don't use this effect for that specific reason.
Mm,
Yeah,
that
same.
could be an issue. All right. Talking to the general.
Ooh.
Boo! Ha ha. You weren't scared, were you? With all the smoke and everything, you never know what could pop out of the darkness. Don't worry, though, I killed all the bad guys. I've detected a small energy signature in the next room you should go check out. A certain Federation captain said something about a powerful device that we should stay away from. I clearly didn't listen. I'll remain here and see if I can stabilize the ship enough for you to find out what our dear captain was talking about. Let me know when you are done, and we can get out of here.
Wow.
I want to take a bat lift to her face.
I like
I'm
that
right
he's kind of
alongside.
playing around with preconceptions, but yeah, it's,
Yeah, no,
I should be
Actually,
reading
I
her in
don't
like
have
this
a bat
like
lift, I wanna
horrible
stick my
Valley Girl
sword.
voice.
I want to
No,
stick my sword through her face.
Vice Admiral, I've confirmed what General Asley was speaking of. There seems to be a large amount of temporal energy coming from this room.
Explain.
It's hard to explain, Vice Admiral. But I'm going to anyway. It's almost as if this room exists in two different times. He clearly is going to spend a lot of time explaining, so it's not that hard, is it? From my initial scans when we beamed in, I would guess this vessel is close to 1,000 years old. The odd thing about it, Vice Admiral, is that this room, my readings become conflicted. I show things in here as brand new, and yet still 1,000 years old. The best way I could explain it is some kind of tear in subspace. I advise we use caution in here, Vice Admiral. Can you
you
the
point
source?
Is it the big blue glowing thing?
oh, help me if I end up
I think you may have
meeting a
to.
1,000-year-old version of myself.
He's going to adjust his track order.
Would you like a candy?
I've made the appropriate adjustments to my track order. I'm detecting strong triolic waves from a large device in the far corner of the room. There's also some kind of temporal portal blocking our way.
Alien device?
I can confirm that. Go ahead, Mark.
My readings also indicate the device is not native to this vessel's origin. That's all I can gather from it at this moment without more detailed analysis. I'm getting some really strange readings from it, Vice Admiral. Understood, lads.
Uh-oh.
Of course.
Sucks to be Davidian.
For no reason whatever, Davidians.
No limits.
Or is it for no reason?
Hey, it said triolic waves.
Yeah, but
We'll see if he explains the why of it later.
Yeah.
it's important
I can
to.
only assume.
It's going to be important to.
Don't care. This is kind of cool.
I like the look of the place.
This definitely looks like the sort of thing I would expect for Davidian technology.
Yeah.
That's a good combination of different elements there.
Davidians,
Davidians, interesting.
what would they want here?
Davidians have been known to travel through time, Lieutenant General. This could explain the large amount of triolic energy. Perhaps the device itself belongs to the Davidian species. I would recommend we take it back to Kronos for further study.
Let's go with safe. Is it safe to transport? As I mentioned, Vice Admiral, it's the only thing here that seems to exist in our time. It should be fine to safely transport it to the ship. I would use caution with the device, though, Vice Admiral. At the very least, force field to be safe.
Let's get it back to the ship.
This is not going to end well.
Ready to
Go
turn.
hop. Yes, that's right. He actually wrote one of the buttons in Klingon.
So
It's good.
I can't help but picture Jack O'Neill from Stargate SG-1 saying, like, we do all this sort of stuff all the time. We kind of expected better from you.
So many of these. So this is suffering a little bit for me from the so many of these decisions that my character would just never make.
Yeah.
Of course, sometimes you sort of have to, otherwise there's going to
Right,
be no
and
rest
a lot,
of the mission.
and I just kind of often. I mean, it doesn't lose a lot for that often. You know, I'm down for just playing at this point. Like, I get down for playing the story that you're presenting,
Hang on, I got a
And it
phone
does-
call.
and it doesn't have to like apply directly to my character at that point. So, at this point, I've become someone who is having fun with the mission, but is no longer invested with it becoming part of the story of my character. So that's an interesting thing that happens to me when I play Foundry missions sometimes.
Sometimes you're invested and sometimes you're not.
Right.
But I think to
Oh,
a certain extent, you
happening?
have to have some of these things going on. You have to make the player's captain make some of these
Yeah.
decisions that they might not normally make, because otherwise there's going to be no rest of the mission. I mean, the Enterprise is just going to fly right on by. Somebody else is
Mhm.
going to handle it, and we'll just end the show 3 minutes in.
In case you guys didn't realize it, I believe this was one of the Foundry Challenge entries.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Challenge-
it's
challenge
probably
forward.
got.
I thought I'd recognize the mission.
Yeah.
I don't remember what Challenge 4 was.
Probably something with time.
Yeah, I think time travel.
I think it may have actually been Foundry Challenge 4.
That's what it said, yeah.
Everyone's
Uh-oh.
still there?
Sir Boulevard blocked off.
No,
So-
it's saying there's a problem
Oh.
with the call.
Sir Boulevard
is there-
his computer must have crashed or something.
Oh yeah, my call quality is not super all of a
Yeah, I'm
sudden
in, the,
either.
I'm in the red.
Yeah. Mine just went way in the red.
The internet is being destroyed.
Of course, I am broadcasting in HD as we speak too, but
Yeah. We appear to be
Boulevard has logged on.
I'd have to recall him.
I think I. Since I was the one who started the call, I gotta do it.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Oh, that's okay.
So you back in the mission as well?
Yep.
Okay. So, sir, we've been transported.
have we?
Where?
It's not so much a matter of where, sir, but when. According to my readings, we're in the year 2367 at the
What?
Wolf 359 system, sir. According to my computer, there is a major battle between the Federation and the Borg going on. However, it seems our presence here has been detected. A Federation starship is hailing us.
On screen. RW. Or player ship. This is Captain James
What a great
Smith
name.
of the USS Excalibur. Do you read us?
Interesting choices.
You know what? This is a KDF mission. I know some of us are playing Romulans.
No,
But-
I'm suspending disbelief for KDF right now.
Yeah, I think let him eat static and ready weapons.
Okay.
Um,
begin.
I'm okay with blowing up Federation in the past, but
Sure.
I am playing a character that would never think about whether or not this was any good for the timeline.
Let it meet static. Ready
KDF
weapons.
has no temporal prime directive.
Yeah, but the KDF also were present at the battle too. They probably wouldn't actually do that.
Oh, no renaming of enemy mobs, or rather weird renaming, possibly.
Yeah. Yeah, no, what they did is they just pulled the assets and didn't rename them.
Oh look, I found a Borg.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay, so this is definitely a mission that breaks when you have a team.
also,
Yeah,
Yeah.
as
Well,
we know, there
well,
was only one cube at Wolf
it's
359.
breaking when
of
we have a
course.
team, but the story's not working for me.
Yeah.
okay, so I'm going to say we do need to at least give them a little bit of suspension, just because this
Foundry
was a challenge.
challenge aspect. Yeah, I agree.
And now a temporal anomaly.
In the cargo bay.
Woohoo! We get to run to the cargo bay and kill things.
Ready weapons.
Wow, there are like 3 Borg cubes bearing down on us. We're gonna run away from our bridges to the
Nah.
cargo bay.
The Borg cubes are stuck behind an invisible wall.
Yeah, I know.
What is that anomaly supposed to be in the back?
Transwarp gate, I think.
There
Yeah.
are no transwarp gates at Wolf 359.
It's the time
Well,
bomb.
Well,
The
remember,
one that sent us
D&D era Borg cubes did in fact have the ability to generate transwarp apertures, even if it wasn't a true gateway.
Yeah.
Because
it's not
somehow
It's not.
because somehow they were able to send someone who was assimilated at this battle back to the Delta Quadrant for Voyager to find in that one episode.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just pointing out if this
Well,
is supposed to be
one-
recreation of the Battle of Wolf 359, it shouldn't be, unless that's supposed to be the gate it came through. In which cases, why is it over there?
I think
Exactly.
maybe it's just the temporal anomaly that sent us back here.
The green portal is supposed to be.
Who's
for-
not accepting, by the way?
I've accepted.
Because
Oh,
it says waiting on
what
team.
happened was
There we go.
I clicked accept, and then someone rearranged the roster, and then I had to click accept again. I didn't know it.
And more Davidians.
Davidians.
Ah!
And flying camping Davidians. Evil. Hi.
Fortunately, I'll say this. Fortunately, at least on normal, the battles in this one are really quite simple.
Mhm.
This doesn't look like the interior of my scimitar. 1 star.
I'm getting some lag. Okay, more than just a little bit of lag.
Yeah, well, I got some weather effects going on.
Ooh, yes. Plasma discharge straight through the hull.
I love running around with engineers. You guys are
1
great.
star. There should be a hole melted through the ceiling.
Ah!
We should all be dead in space.
I love
Klingon
engineers.
Ooh, hey,
Hang on, I
yeah,
gotta
that's a
change
cool
something.
effect. You see what that little thing does with the Inviswalls? And then my drone tries to snipe people through a solid wall. Actually, my drone might be able to snipe people through solid walls. I'm not sure about that.
Okay. Sorry, I had to change one of my key bindings.
Okay, so the objective, because there hadn't been any dialogue yet, but the objective says we're supposed to prevent the Davidians from recovering the temporal device that we took from them.
And its kill objective, defeat 3 groups of Davidians.
And we've
Which
gone real
did not
fast.
include that last one.
Or the one before it.
So just
And
this
there-
one is the last
And
one.
here's why.
Boss.
Hey, Phantasm.
Where?
Eat the station nanite.
Oh, you got me.
Eat lightsaber.
Help me.
Hey, make another smoking hole in the ship.
Where are you, Dragon?
Hang
He
on.
was dead.
A slug of cola. Where did Davidian get a slug of cola?
Oh no.
The Vidians are in league with the Ferengi.
Lieutenant General, I've been studying the scans of the alien device, and I may have a way for us to get home.
Go on.
I believe I can modify your tricorder to emit a low-energy beam at the device that, if calibrated correctly, should send us back to our own time. There is a possibility, however, that the energy beam will destroy it in the process. Can we even control it, or what are our chances of bringing
What?
it back?
Yeah, let's go with the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
okay.
good, Vice Admiral. If my calculations are correct, we have a 20% chance of taking the device back for further study. Could you imagine what the Empire could do with that device that we can control time?
Ooh, cool. We can do the other dialogue option too.
Can it even be controlled?
With enough research, it could be possible. It'd be more interesting in what the... I'd be more interested in what the Davidians want with it. Taking it back to the Empire could expose Kronos to whatever they are planning. Perhaps it is just a Federation trick to get the Davidians to join them in the battle against the Empire.
I, for one, Lieutenant General, say we destroy it. Federation trick or not, there is no honor in killing the Federation with such a device. Let's go home and finish our mission in glorious battle.
Alright, Vice Admiral. I've made the modifications. You may initiate the beam when ready.
But then,
Beam time.
Something's happening! Pinkies.
Klingon words.
What he said.
You need to say them with more angry.
Is any of us actually playing a Klingon?
I don't think so.
I think someone's a half Klingon.
This is the worst fleet
And
the
the
Klingon
chicken.
Empire has ever put together.
oh wait, no, it's not.
Hell, we did go to meet a joined Trill.
I don't know. My Moog sent on all kinds of terrifying missions. Uh-oh, we gotta talk to her again.
Greetings,
Can I kill her?
Vice Admiral.
Alright, Mission Evil.
Chancellor Jim Puck sent me here to aid you in defeating the Federation. I trust you didn't have any trouble on your way here. I've been waiting for some time for you to arrive. Oh, wait, I remember this particular
What year
challenge.
is this?
This is the time loop challenge. Year? Perhaps there's been a mistake. I was sent here to help you defeat the Federation and provide a glorious victory for the Empire. I didn't come here to play games or indulge you in some sick fantasy. What possible explanation do you have for that question?
The only sick fantasy I want to do is slice a bathtub through your head.
Here, we have this device. Would you take it for us?
Well,
No, the
it gets complicated.
Vice Admiral, if I may. General Asley, we have been thrust through time by way of a Davidian time travel device made possible by the events that transpired here. I was able to use the device to bring us back to this exact moment in time. This unfortunately destroyed the device, or it's been sent back to wherever it was from. I'm not sure. I was able to keep all of my readings and data from the event if you wish to review them.
I see. That's some story. And perhaps one we can share a mug of blood wine over later. For the moment, let's complete the mission we were sent here to do, and we can review your findings later. Perhaps there's something to your scans after all. I'm curious what the Davidians' involvement in this would be. But I'm sure we can get to the bottom of it. Aye, General.
Just what we've been waiting for, Lieutenant General. Let's destroy these Federation Targ for invading our space. The old-fashioned way. At least this way we can die with honor and bring glory to the Empire.
Well said.
Oh boy. This is definitely something that doesn't make sense, playing it as a Romulan.
No.
Well, I don't always expect it to make...
No, I mean...
So
Well,
much
that challenge-
talking for the kill.
And this is one of the
That
older
challenge
challenges.
it predated the Romulan Republic, so...
I mean, I give a bad example of playing a Klingon there. I mean, there certainly is talk and song in battle, but there's something about spending too much time in it before you get to this part of the glory.
Oh, an Odyssey showed up.
It needs more holes in it.
We're
I think
working
we
on
can
that.
oblige.
I really need to figure out how to play this scimitar well.
That's what, your third time getting exploded?
Well, this time on this one. No, but I mean, just
Odyssey wasn't so hard.
Just wasn't paying attention.
More Federation coming in at high warp. Prepare for battle. Kapla.
Federation, Terrans, whatever, they explode.
Whoa, Iron Lung.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can hear the sound stuttering. Hey,
even mine almost.
are using subsystem targeting on.
If anybody's got a hull heal, no, I got it.
We blew up a purple drop.
No, that was my little Hirogen console thingy.
Oh.
It's a bomb.
Ah, sorry, but I didn't get there. Hey,
Yeah. Do NPCs
I
get
like-
drops when they kill us?
Some important part of our gears.
You wouldn't believe some of the crazy stuff people on the forums have suggested over the years about ways to make the game harder or more realistic.
I love the thread that made Taco Fangs reply, "Wait, let me get this straight. You want me to program this to kill you?"
What wasn't that?
Falling from a great
Yeah,
height. Yeah.
No, it's when you could fall into the core of the Romulan interior warp core.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, to Taco Fangs.
It's
we
like
do
we
want
wanted
you
him
to have this.
Yeah, we wanted to jump in there and then have it make us dead.
Yes, exactly.
We
Would've
want
been
a
awesome.
suicide pit. Why won't you give it to us?
Yeah. All right. Well done. Nothing puts me in a better mood than to hear the screams of Federation soldiers. But anyway, while you were
How
fighting
did she hear their screams?
Don't ask that
No,
question.
I'm
Don't
down
in
ask the
space,
question.
joined Trill can hear you scream. Apparently. While you were fighting, I took the liberty of contacting Chancellor Jimpock about your story. He's very interested in your findings. He would like us to report to Kornos at once for further investigation. He will have some of the best scientists of the Empire take a look at it. Perhaps one day we will see this bring about the end of the Federation tyranny. She's really obsessed, isn't she?
Yes.
You still owe me a mug of blood wine when we get to Kronos, however, for making me wait. Your science officer may join us, and perhaps fine-tune their temporal mechanics calculations, and learn to be on time. I'll see you at the bar. Asley out.
Which time were we not
Does
on?
does anyone else hear her in like the voice of a 12-year-old?
No, not really. All right, let's see.
Anything but my voice, that's for sure.
How many marks did we get for that? 37.
It was short.
Yeah, it was real.
Foundry challenge entries are supposed to be 30 to 45 minutes maximum.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so
This
wow.
one really didn't necessarily suffer from being group play for the most part.
No.
Not much.
Obviously wasn't really supposed to be. I mean, most of them weren't supposed to be.
Right. I have to forego, like I said, you know, and this happens to me when I play Foundry and basically any sort of Foundry oriented thing. Is whether or not this story, for example, did not happen to my character, but the story itself, there's nothing necessarily unfun with it, but there are some things that as a reviewer I would say, like, why the Davidians? It's never actually
We never get any
explained.
why.
Yeah, we never get any why. It's just a whole lot of sauce thrown at a plate and seeing what tastes the best. You know, and right now, I mean, a decent mission. I don't know that I would have called it a spotlight.
Well, my thoughts on this particular mission, though, why I like it, is that how often in the TV show do we end up with things like, okay, well, that was weird, now what?
Yeah, but I also would like to point out that those are often the episodes that are critically panned, specifically because it's, what was that all about? It was just spilling air.
That bizarre wormhole thing that shows up in that one episode to annoy Picard for no obvious reason.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So so a couple of things happened. Maybe, and it's quite possible that I'm harder on this mission than any of the rest of you. I really love the Davidian arc that they did in the game. It's my favorite featured episode series that they did, and that includes the last many that have had celebrity voiceovers. None of them can top
Bonniekin.
Right.
Bonniekin.
Right, that whole
That's
series.
all the voiceover you need right there.
So using the Davidians means you have to explain the Davidians and where you are within the Davidian story for me. And this never did that. And time travel is also kind of a, you know, I like to try to pretend to be like Captain Janeway and swear that I'll never, ever go there. I hate time travel. No, that's such a lie. Time travel are my absolute favorite kind of stories to tell. So, you know.
Yeah, with this one, we went back in time and there was nothing special about it.
Yeah,
really. I mean, it was just there. We didn't affect anything. We didn't have to worry about affecting anything.
And that's the thing, like, I understand it was supposed to be a time loop, but look at Trick's best time loop episode, Cause and Effect. I mean, if you break it down to its base points, it's people doing the same scenes 4 times in a row until they figure it out and get themselves out of it.
Or that TNG episode where the Galaxy class ship explodes like 12 times.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. They're going about their lives and they're noticing things wrong, but the time travel is meaningful because as you get further into the story, the further you're getting removed from the characters, wanting to yell, "Can't you figure it out by now?" But knowing that they can't. And that's the time loop here is superfluous. There's no reason for it. There's no need for it. There's nothing that matters about it.